So the RX-7.
So here's the RX-7. I don't know. Doesn't matter where it is right now, like location-wise, but the car, you know, it's been to a couple drift events now. You know, the tune is like pretty much finished for the setup. You know, it's at a decent spot where I decided to just leave it and haven't really messed with it since. You know, the AFRs are good, temps are good, everything looks good. It's running fine. Like I said, we've done a couple drift events now. Yeah, as you can see, Austin actually got that on there.
I got bent.
I think I've done like 4 or 5 drift events now with it. And, you know, the first event I didn't have knuckles. Oh yeah, spoiler. First event I didn't have knuckles. So I was understeering everywhere. I didn't have good tires, didn't have a lot of front camber. So it was a shit show. But it was cool to be out there and get a feel for the track and be like, alright, I suck, but I'm here. And then next thing I did was I went and got ball joint extenders. So I got some extra front camber. Did an event on that. I pretty much did an event on each of these mods that I did. But, you know, bringing it up to current, now I have the ball joint extenders, so I have more camber. I got the grip with these nice front tires, and I got cut knuckles, so I have like 50, 55 degrees of angle. The hydro works great, like super easy. It's really easy to drift, easy to maintain a drift. It's got enough power. Yeah, I don't know, just is super fun. I think just getting more seat time and just getting better with my line and initiating is kind of what I need to work on. The car is kind of at a good spot right now, I think.
What are you doing up front here with the cooling stuff you were talking about?
Yeah, I'm not really doing too much. I'm just rearranging the coolers. So before it went radiator, you know, maybe half of a foot in between oil cooler, half of a foot then the intercooler. So there's tons of space in between, and it was just in a weird order.
The oil cooler up front.
So now the oil cooler is up front, with the intercooler in the middle, and then the radiator. So it goes smallest to biggest. They're close together, and I'm gonna add some ducting after I finish mounting them up. But yeah, the car, you know, is running great. So I'm just kind of fine-tuning some things. I'm gonna try to fine-tune the suspension a little bit more. I'm still on, you know, crappy suspension, but if I throw it into a wall, I won't be pissed. And I figured out I got an alignment done. This car's been in some kind of accident where the frame's messed up, because the alignment is the same left to right, but this coil's maxed out on that side, and this coil's like in the middle. So something's a little tweaked where we had to compensate with the alignment adjustments, but
that's fine.
straight.
You could just send it a little harder.
Yeah, it's not too messed up, and the alignment's compensating for it.
Mm-hmm. So explain what happened here to your car.
We're going on a road, and there was tons of dirt on the road. My buddy was braking, and he was braking for longer than I had expected, so I was like, okay, I better really start braking. And so I was hard on the brakes, and I just hit a patch of dirt. And pretty much lost braking, lost steering, and there's just like a wall right there. Bent the lower control arm, upper control arm.
Got new ones.
The coil over a little bit, destroyed this part of the end link. So there's a new one. So now we're just putting it all back together. We got all the parts here today. Luckily these are each like 40 bucks a pop. You know, I already had the bushings. This was cheap, you can buy just the part. And then I decided to upgrade and get new coilovers altogether.